needs a new crystal ball, Jess Burton, and Jess, despite not handling that prediction too well, we still have teams in the tournament, and they're heading towards the finals.
Yeah, John, we do. The girls' soccer team still in the tournament. They're making a deep, deep run, but we can't really be surprised, can we?
Nope.
They've played great all year. The girls finished 15-2-1 this year in a Northeast Conference that now owns 2 of the final 4 spots in the Division II North bracket. The regular season in the NEC may have been kind of a breeze for our girls, but they've learned quickly that the tournament is a different animal. They've won both their games, but they've really struggled offensively, and they've had to rally late in games. But scoring and winning late are attributes to championship caliber teams, so hopefully they can continue to find a way to win because they're not done yet. The girls' first round matchup took place on November 5th against 15th seed Melrose, who proved to be much better than their record showed. But in the end, all they got was something Marblehead knows well, a hot cup of chowder. That's freshman Rory Chowder I'm talking about, and she is a key player for our soccer team, especially right now in the postseason. Let's check the highlights and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It was a 2-1 Melrose lead until deep in the game, about 8 minutes left, when Rory got an opportunity here from about 20 yards deep on a free kick. And we've seen her do this before in the regular season against Swampscott. She puts it in, a perfect shot to tie the game at 2, and then no way she can do it again, right? No way. From a near impossible angle, top corner for the go-ahead goal. She's just a doctor with the scalpel out there, just unreal precision. Rory Chowder is a rare talent and a huge weapon for Marblehead. That ended up being the game-winning goal there. Megan McCarthy scored the other magician goal earlier in the game. So, on to the quarterfinal. November 9th, number 10 Belmont is welcome in town, but only for 80 minutes. MHS looked to Sarah Cullen this time for the Magic, and she delivered, knocking in the game winner for a 2-1 win. The girls are moving on to the Division II North semifinal against number 6 seed Woburn at Manning Field in Lynn on November 12th, and you'll see the score right now on your screen because they played after we were done taping today. I'm feeling like they're going to win, and since I have to try to redeem myself, as John just reminded me from my horrible prediction last week, I thought it was going to be a big 5-0 win over Melrose. I'm going to say this time it's going to be closer. A 2-1 score. Marblehead's going to win 2-1. And if they do beat Woburn, the North Final will be played November 16th, also at Manning Field. Speaking of storylines, one of the best of the fall was our third-year volleyball program. They turned heads all around the state with their 17-1 record and their NEC championship. And unfortunately, the girls' season has come to an end, but it wasn't before the semifinals of the Division II North tournament. In their first match, this prediction of mine was actually spot on, John. Number 14 seed GLT, Greater Lowell Tech, stood no chance against our girls. The girls were clicking on all cylinders in a 3-0 shutout and got 6 serving aces from Julia Marsden alongside Jenny Norcross's 20 kills and Katie Pierce's 31 assists. Their quarterfinal tilt was with 6-seeded Tewksbury, who has in the past and is currently still giving us marble headaches. But in this match, MHS got some revenge against the Tewk and sent them packing. MHS was one game better than the Redmen, winning 3-2. Jenny Norcross and Katie Pierce had huge games. Norcross, 19 kills and 17 digs, and Katie Pierce had a season-high 43 assists. The girls very well possibly wore themselves out in that game because it was a 3-0 upset by Arlington Catholic that ended Marblehead's awesome season. And I know we hate seeing our teams go down, but you have a chance to see this team play with these seniors a couple more times if you tune in to the Arlington Catholic matchup when we show it here on MHTV November 16th at 7:30 and Saturday, November 21st at 1 p.m. All right, on to another team that's still alive. Our top-seeded football team played 4th seed Gloucester in the semifinals, and we clobbered them. The Fishermen gave the Magicians a game in the first half, but forget about deflated footballs. Someone was running around poking holes in the Fishermen's boats at halftime. They came out and allowed our Magicians to score 27 unanswered points in the second half for a 27-0 final. Mark Cohen got things going for the Black and Red in the third quarter with a 19-yard touchdown run, and that's where the ships really started to go down for Gloucester. Harry Craig and Garrett Keogh connected for a 64-yard touchdown through the air, and then Jason Lopez scored on a 20-yard touchdown rush. But why not one more? The MHS version of Gronk, Manning Sears, grabbed a 30-yard pass from buddy Garrett Keogh to sail the Magicians into the Northeast Final. Rival Danvers is the opponent for MHS in the Division III Northeast Final on November 13th at Piper Field at 7 o'clock. Danvers is the 3 seed, and in a game you might remember, Marblehead beat Danvers in overtime in a thriller earlier in the year. And you know, neither team forgets it. It came down to just a couple of plays that could have changed the way both teams' seasons finished up. So we're definitely in for a historic final game up at the Pipe, November 13th, 7 p.m. Be there. And if you can't make it or you want to tune in late, don't worry. MHTV is covering the game, and it will be replayed Tuesday, November 17th at 7:30 and Saturday, November 21st at 2:30 p.m. And remember those marble headaches that I mentioned Tewksbury has given us? Well, they're becoming marble migraines. The boys' soccer team, which was the second seed and had a bye in the first round, was upset in the Division III North quarterfinal by 10th seed Tewksbury 2-1. Lucas Copperman was the Magician goal scorer, and you can catch this game on MHTV Saturday, November 14th at 7:30 and Sunday, November 15th at 2:30. Just make sure you pop them in the Motrin beforehand. We'll cross the finish line today with news from the pads in the woods. The boys and girls cross-country teams will take part in MIAA Division IV Eastern Mass Finals at the Rentham Development Center on Saturday, November 14th. And one more prediction from me. AJ Aarons is going to place first in the meet like he usually does, and that's it. That's the last prediction for the day. I know everyone's disappointed about that, but for Headliner Sports, I'm Jess Burton. I'll see you next week with more good news. John?
All right, just to go back to that girls' soccer game for a moment, Rory Schauder.
Yeah.
It's incredible to have a girl that can make goals like that consistently.
Right. She's phenomenal. I was talking to a friend that really knows soccer well, and she's only a freshman, and he said that somebody with that precision off free kicks goes far in college and can even make the professional level because it's such a rare set of skills for a girl to have.
All right, and she's only a freshman, so only good things ahead for the Magicians.
Yeah.
And that concludes this week's Headliner. I'm John Caswell, and on behalf of the entire news team here at MHTV, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.